Welcome back to the Friends Podcast. Today's episode is right off the
He wasn't expecting to just start the intro. I kind of like that.
It wasn't. It was just, welcome back to the Friends Podcast. This episode came out of nowhere. That's why not expecting a lot of people to tune in, but
yeah,
they're here.
Thrown together last minute. We were planning on coming live live today. We were planning on going live today. But we just didn't know when or if it was going to happen. But we ended up doing it, and the audio was working fine. All right, so welcome back to the Friends Podcast, episode 66. Make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, both at France Podcast. As you can tell by the title today, we're going to be talking about the new Batman movie. Spoiler-free review, and a few other things. Chase.
How does that even work? A spoiler for review? We're just saying
Because we're just gonna be talking about, we're not gonna be talking about any like plot lines or like secret stuff,
Yeah, so we're not gonna be talking about the movie.
We're not gonna be talking about like certain people, like what they did, We're not gonna be talking about that.
Yeah, but
specifically.
Before we get into that, make sure to favorite and download our podcast on Anchor, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and Google Podcasts.
Those are some of our best podcasts. Those ones on there, audio only.
Still waiting for
not my fault. I don't know how to fix that.
No, not you. I'm not violating you today. I'm talking about Apple Podcasts. They
yeah. Well, I think we got to post in order to go on there, but
yeah, they should just have us on there because you're East 160.
Yeah, my baseball podcast got on Apple Podcasts. I got to start doing that again. That was actually doing well. I got to start running that
as
again.
well.
Yeah, but I just don't know much about the whole lockout situation. So,
because they're all like,
they can't. MLB can't agree on a contract with the Players Association and MLB owners and all that stuff. So, there is no season right now, and apparently the first two series. So that's basically like 6 games for each team has been rescheduled or pushed back or whatever, canceled, whatever you want to call it.
Oh. Paid the people more money. Hit the baseball, eh?
Yeah. So, you want to cue the intro?
Yes, I would love to cue the intro. So, all I have to do is press 2 buttons.
All you gotta do is,
It's like
new technology.
Simple as that.
Cue the intro.
It's black and white.
All right, so the Batman, bro.
The
Batman. So
This
movie, I gotta say. Hold on, let me make sure the audio was right there. Yeah, it was good. All right. So, anyways, going to this movie, I thought it was gonna be good, right? I did not think it was going to be able to compete with The Dark Knight at all. Not expecting that. Turns out, it competes with The Dark Knight. It was a 3-hour movie. It went by fast though. It was a good. It felt like 3 hours, but it was a fast 3 hours. You feel me? You know what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
But every scene really like kept you in it though. There was no like boring parts of the movie really. Everything was up. Batman beating the crap out of people, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it a low score. Rotten Tomatoes gave it they have like an 86% or 87% right now. It was at like a 90. It was at like a 96, and then it went down or something like that.
Reviews. Let's see.
But
8.8.
85% of Rotten Tomatoes right now. So I mean, I think that's pretty low for this movie.
Wait, it's PG-13.
Really?
That's kind of crazy.
There was one F-bomb, I believe, so that makes sense.
I don't even remember hearing it.
I think one of the police officers said it.
Yeah,
but if I'm being honest, I couldn't really find anything bad about this movie. If I'm being honest with you, But
honestly, 93% like the movie. I'm part of the 93%. I believe that on a scale of 1 to 10, it ranges between a 9.2 to a 9.6.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.2. But anyways, the I heard that the critics like they gave it low reviews and stuff because they said that there wasn't enough humor. They said Batman didn't smile once, which is something I said coming out of the movie. I go, he didn't smile once. I go, and it's not anything I'd be like mad about. I'm like, that's classic. He didn't smile once the entire movie. This is like a completely different Bruce Wayne though than you see from any other movies. He's like a dark, like messed up type of Bruce Wayne, you know? Like this is kind of like the most damaged one I feel from his parents' death and everything that happened. But it also kind of reminds me of like the animated series of Batman, the animated show and stuff like that. I feel like it was took a lot of influence from the comics and the animated show and movies. But yeah, the Batman was everything you want out of a Batman film if you're a Batman fan, 100%. But
And
he was in like every scene. He was in probably like 90% of the scenes, probably maybe even more, probably like 95%, which is a lot for a 3-hour movie.
you know, there's a book like that you're supposed to read before the movie. It's like a prequel to the movie that basically talks about. I was tempted to watch the video, but
What's the book called?
I'm actually just gonna
Was it like Batman Year One,
Batman
the comic book or something?
book, the Batman book. It'll probably
Before the Batman or the movie, not all exciting new story inspired by an English picture.
yeah, right here, right?
Is it like a prequel or something? Did
Yeah.
it take place prior to it?
Apparently, there's a video that basically goes over everything that, it just it summarizes it, and essentially just goes over like that he was like a street racer, that's why he's got his car, like his Batmobile car, and then there's some other stuff that I didn't really get that much information on, but I don't know, maybe it's a cop, maybe it's not. I personally don't read, so that's why I'd have to hear someone else's opinion on the book. But
I mean, overall, I thought Robert Pattinson's performance though was really good. I honestly, when it first was like announced that he was gonna be Batman, I kind of was like iffy on it and didn't really think that he was like a lot of people didn't really think he'd be a good Batman, I guess you could say. But
yeah, I mean, he looks like an emo.
yeah, fell in love. Cover it.
Right.
Watch Batman Year One if you're not. Yeah, I watched part of Batman Year One, like the animated movie, at one point, but I didn't finish it.
And then, what do we have? I've got. Oh yeah, so some movie theaters they were giving out Batman cowls. I saw it on TikTok, but I'll probably just look up Batman popcorn bucket.
I think I've seen that before though for like other ones. I don't know though. Could be wrong. But
Cool little tins and yeah, right here. Look how fire this is. Like this isn't a great one, but like you can see,
yeah.
pops open. Dude,
I also thought that the villains were really good in this movie. Like the Riddler, I thought his performance was really good in the movie.
Trying to sell it,
You know?
bugging.
Yeah, the funny parts in the movie, like there was a couple funny parts. I can't say the one part, but
The one where he was on his live. And it was
yeah, well that was
hey,
funny.
what's going on, guys? Thanks for following.
That was.
Dude, that was.
But the other part with the drive, that was funny. Another part of it was honestly the most funny parts for me was when Batman was just beating the crap out of people. Like that was just classic to me he was just demolishing. Like he was like 1v7. That was honestly pretty funny for me. And I can't say the other part because it's a spoiler-free review. But
I think
that. By the way, this.
I think. You know what?
What do you think?
You know what I think?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it was. I actually thought the Joker, like I don't know his first name, but
Joaquin
Phoenix's.
Phoenix.
Yeah, I thought Phoenix's Joker was going to be in it when I saw them all on the train because I feel like that's like an iconic thing now to see people in like Joker face paint on trains because that's just like the sight.
Yeah.
So they're on the thing and they're about to go jump this man for whatever reason because he's trying to get away from them. And then like Batman's now portrayed in every corner, like every dark.
Yeah, like he
dark
shows a
corner
lot of I also
scared.
I also thought that was really good too. How like when they see the bat symbol, like everyone's like mad scared of like a shadow. Like yo, he might be right there. So I thought that was cool. It was really different, kind of like a different take on the whole Batman movies. But I said but a lot today.
I was waiting for him to say it, like, because I swear, like, somewhere in movie history that he says that he's justice, but he just says he's vengeance. I was like, is he gonna say like I thought somewhere in a movie he said like I'm justice.
Christian Bale's probably said that. I don't remember, dude. He says a lot of things.
I'm vengeance.
But overall, Christian Bale is still my favorite Batman. But I'm gonna have to say Robert Pattinson's my second favorite Batman.
Yeah, I wanted to get the Little Caesars pizza calzone for the podcast, but
you know,
I don't even think
I thought about this for a while though too. A lot of people are saying that the new movie's better than The Dark Knight, and it is in some aspects. I feel like that the new movie, the Batman, the newest movie, is the best like Batman movie. Emphasis on Batman. I think it might be the best like Batman movie, but I think The Dark Knight is the best Batman movie. Emphasis on movie. You see what I'm saying here? So the Batman is the best Batman movie.
That's kind of crazy.
The Dark Knight is the best Batman movie. If that makes any sense.
I know. And like the crazy part is about what you're talking about, the Batman movie. How this might be the best Batman movie that. He wasn't even actually going against his like biggest rival. Like the Joker, people would say that the Joker is like Batman's.
Well, this Riddler he was similar to like a Joker because he was like psycho.
Yeah.
You know? You never really seen the Riddler in this dark, creepy type of way before. He's always been like kind of like a crazy weird dude wearing tights running around playing jokes and riddles and stuff. But
I think I heard somewhere that the dude that played him suggested putting him in that whole like suit so he wouldn't get like his DNA. Let's see. Actor, cast.
I think that I think this movie might have benefited from an R rating. Like really benefit. But I think it would have done. But then they would have done worse in the box office. If it was rated R. But
where is he?
For a PG-13 movie, it's a pretty dark PG-13 movie. Wouldn't you agree there?
Definitely.
I thought it was an R-rated movie while we were watching it, but it's apparently a PG-13.
Originally, the actor had helped costume designer, whoever that is, but just swapped this out for wrapping his head in saran wrap to cover all of his hair because Riddler is known for being a detail-oriented villain. So, originally, he had helped. I don't know. I guess they scrapped that.
And the whole thing with the guy that plays the Penguin, like the amount of makeup and how much he changed. Do you see like the original, like what he actually looks like, the real guy?
Let's see.
What they did is like crazy to him. I feel like this is gonna be a short episode because it was like very rushed type of episode. You know what I'm saying? I literally texted Chase at like 6:30. He's like, "You want to go live at 7:30?"
Hey, this man is fit. Like,
yeah, like that's him, and they put a ridiculous amount of stuff on him to make him look like
look at that. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it is crazy.
CGI, like this is perfect. Like woman in makeup. No,
he didn't put CGI though. It's not.
No, I know.
It's all like
a fat suit and like a face mask.
It's a bunch of different stuff, but it's crazy what they did. This is Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman's probably my favorite Catwoman too, because she's not some like crazy person that's just like looking for like evil bad things to do in spite of Batman. Like she's like actually like she's like actually has a good intent with a lot of her things. It's not like good intent because like she's trying to like go kill people, which is obviously wrong, but she's doing it because of like they hurt someone that she was close to or something like that. Yeah. Like she wasn't just out there for no reason just killing people or like going to hunt people down. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I like that aspect, and that's
there wasn't
and
like
I feel
no
like
tail or like anything to symbolize she was Catwoman other than the black suit, and I guess that she had cats. And she mentioned 9
She had the
lives.
little like eared things here. They're very small though, but I feel like that's why the Robert Pattinson's like I feel like the Batman and Catwoman in this movie could like actually kind of relate to each other because they both kind of wanted the same thing in this, unlike some of the other ones, like the other movies where Catwoman was in. But overall, man, this movie, like I said before, 9.2 out of 10, easily 9.2. I don't think it's better than The Dark Knight. I think that it's better than The Dark Knight Rises. Just barely better than it, though, because I really like The Dark Knight Rises.
But even the villains went for the first one. It was Scarecrow. Then second one was Joker.
It was
third
Ra's
one
al
was Bane.
Ghul and Scarecrow. Then it was the Joker and Harley no, not Harley Quinn. Harvey Dent, and then the third one was Bane.
I need to watch that one.
Third one was Bane. What else I got on here, yo?
Morbius has been announced.
Oh yeah, end of.
To be April 1st, but they're probably gonna reschedule it because it's on April Fools.
Yeah, what would you give the
pushed back 1,000
newest
times.
Batman movie rating?
Like, are we going at 100%? Like Rotten Tomato score? Or are we doing like 1 through 10?
1 through 10.
Originally, I had it something else, but I changed it because I realized that it's actually a good movie, and I wasn't bored, and it kept me in it through the 3 hours. When I think of the Eternals movie, it had me almost sleeping at multiple parts. So I'm gonna give this movie a 9.4.
9.4. Good. I like that score. You know, speaking of score, this movie had a really good score. Like, you know, like music and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. It had a really
Yeah,
good
the
score, like
music.
perfect moments, stuff like that, for the music, for that type of music and stuff like that. Really good like chase scenes. The only thing that I don't really like about this movie is the Batmobile. I'm not a fan of the Batmobile in this movie. It looks too much like a regular car and looks too small. Maybe because I'm comparing it to the Christian Bale one, which is like literally a freaking tank.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, but and the shots were really good in it too. Like the whole cinematography, I guess you could call it there.
Where's that one scene where it was like chasing the penguin down? It was Batman chases.
Also, end of the basketball season. Actually, let's keep it on this for a second, real quick.
Just gonna.
So after in light of this, I feel like I had to give out my top 5 Batman movies. So I'm gonna go number 5, Batman 1989, with Michael Keaton. Then Batman Begins, the first Batman movie of the Dark Knight trilogy. Then The Dark Knight Rises. Then The Batman, the newest one. Then The Dark Knight. Dark Knight still on top. Didn't think that would change, but it did give it a run for its money.
You can hear the audio and they can hear the audio?
Yeah.
This is new for us? Look at this. I don't want to get copyrighted, but I'm just
I
going to
don't think you will.
show a little clip. This was in the trailer as well. And basically, like, it makes him look
Yeah.
10 times scarier because he's walking up with the car upside down. Look at Jake's reaction right there. The Batman. But suggest go watching the movie. Somebody asked us at school which was better, Spider-Man No Way Home or the Batman.
You know, yeah, it's a really difficult thing to really do. But I might have to say the Batman if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
The Batman was better.
It's a simpler concept because although
It didn't need all these cameos
Yeah.
and all this hype around seeing, you know, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Just a great movie just by itself. No crazy cameos. Just Batman paralyzing people.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not even getting a lot of. I mean, it's only technically been out for a day, even though we watched it yesterday. But I haven't seen a lot of. I don't know if I'm not on the right side of TikTok, but I haven't seen a lot of hype because even before the Spider-Man movie dropped, there was constant hype building up to the movie, and I didn't see that a lot with the Batman.
Yeah. Anything else to add on the Batman?
Not really. Go watch the movie.
Yeah, go watch that movie. Highly recommend. Anyways, end of the basketball season. So the basketball season ended. Kingston lost to Middletown in a nail biter. It was a really good game. I went to that game. Speaking of the basketball season and stuff like that, I'm thinking maybe next week we have Ryan McCardle, and Gavin on. We're planning on having maybe them Ryan come on today, but he's gonna go on with Gavin. So I'm thinking maybe next week for that. So that's a possibility. We didn't want to really. We've tried to get a guest on today, but it didn't really work out. And we only tried really for one person. For one guest, it was Ryan. And after that, we didn't really try because we want to spread. We want to kind of spread the guests out.
Yeah.
You don't want to run out of guests and then, So then every once in a while, we're gonna have to have one of these episodes where it's just us and we have no clout. By ourselves, we have no clout. So
Yeah, we'll see how it does.
it's not gonna. It won't do well. And I don't really care because we're just sitting here talking about freaking Batman, and it just came out yesterday, and there's no guests, so we're just here vibing, dude.
You're vibing.
An actual podcast today.
Literally, I gotta get restock on energy drinks because
That's another reason why this episode is gonna be a lot shorter. We didn't
we're
have
a
that.
we're a little dry, and I don't want to keep bringing up the tubs of G Fuel because y'all already seen it, and we have horrible bangs downstairs. I mean, there's no such thing. It's Bang, please sponsor us.
Yes, please sponsor us.
We
Why
actually
is this
don't
thing
have
so
any
loud?
Bang downstairs.
Yeah.
But what we do have downstairs is Dave Portnoy's 3 meat pizza, which maybe we make up.
Nah, dude, the Supreme One Bite pizza is top tier. That's bang. That's fire. Supreme One Bite. We had that last week after the podcast. That's top tier right there.
Go ahead and click the referral code down in the description. Use me or Jake's for fetch rewards, and go ahead and buy yourself the pizza. It gets you 700 points. You can find it at Walmart.
Yeah,
I just
according to
hooked you up.
Adriana, what is it? 25% off your next purchase. Code France Podcast.
Yeah. Also, according to Adriana, Ukraine's been a part of NATO since 2004.
Yeah, we need to clear something up.
It has been
There has been
wrong.
Yeah, there's been false information on the podcast as of recently. Last episode, a member of WAB, not to name him, Adriana, she mentioned that Ukraine has been in NATO since 2004. It's not true. Ukraine has not been in NATO since 2004. In fact, they're not in NATO at all. And Gavin Bell backed him up on it.
Gavin Bell was the reason she continued to.
And I agreed, and I believed them because I had no idea. I wasn't up to date on this.
Gavin
My
Bell is a
bad.
very reliable source. So
No, I thought we had it. We didn't
speaking
have
of
it.
Gavin Bell, he is buying a sweatshirt. So now we are only at one sweatshirt left.
At a crazy deal that we can't tell
Yeah,
because
I'm not
then you
telling
guys
you.
will start being like,
You have to
"Hey,
come up
dudes."
to us and ask us about the merch.
Yeah.
All right. And then
We don't have a
maybe-
website, all right?
Maybe we'll hit you up with
Websites
with
cost
with a
money. Then we
special
gotta,
deal.
whatever.
Because I gotta put in a new order. We gotta hit our guy up at 5-star.
5-star. But I keep saying and I can't stop. I keep saying
But Funko Pop, since Jake is a good.
Oh yeah.
Good
Oh,
man
by the
with
way,
Funko Pop.
I invested in the Batman Funko Pop, like the base Batman, the Batman new movie Funko Pop, and the Riddler from the new Batman movie. Invested in both of those. They're both still at $12. So for what I bought them for, I'm hoping they go up.
Yes. You know what?
Hoping they go up in value.
You know what? I
They
think they
could.
will.
They might.
Because it was a
Hopefully
good
they
movie.
do.
And you have.
It was a great movie.
The span of maybe 5 days for more people to go watch the movie, give it a good score, and then the price will go up. But also, if you didn't know already, me and Jake and Kyle have been listening to Machine Gun Kelly like religiously now. So we're listening to his album Tickets to My Downfall, right? And it's a very good album. I suggest you go listen to it. And I talk about this because Funko, the company, just dropped a Machine Gun Kelly Funko Pop that's got his pink guitar. It's got Tickets to My Downfall on it. And it's just a fire Funko Pop.
Yeah.
I'm about to bring it up right now.
Yeah,
I
it's
am
a
about to
pretty good one. Probably gonna cop it. It doesn't come out till like June though, and you're on the email list, so I'm doubt it's gonna sell out. Mainstream sellout.
If you haven't heard his newest song, which I'm not saying it's
Hey.
a great song, but there's 2 out right now. There's A and there's
Oh wait, you can shop the collection. Go to that shop collection.
and there's also
I wonder. Oh yeah, you can buy. Why? I think that's wrong. Because you can buy it on the website for 15, but yet it's 33 on the.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
on the secondary market.
What was I gonna say Funko Pop. Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly, Funko Pop. I don't know.
I don't know if it's on the Funko. It was on the Walmart website for some reason.
Walmart. No, that's right.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Tell me this is not fire, bro. Like,
it's a fire Funko Pop. I'm not gonna lie. And the box is good too. You see the box on it?
dude is probably one of the most hated
One of
rappers
the
out
most
there.
hated artists,
Or artists, yeah.
out there right now.
He
And
stopped
that's
rapping.
honestly kind of why
Thank
I
God.
like. That's honestly kind of why I like him, because he's the most hated, one of the most hated artists out there. So you know,
Oh, you're supposed to
it
see
is
Jake
what
about
it
that.
is.
But oh, I just said that's
But
crazy.
got a lot of love on the last podcast. Got to say.
Yeah, I
Second
don't know
most
if
viewed
you guys
episode.
just like seeing
Dude,
females
we're
on the
gonna go from the
podcast, if you guys
second-
like listen to global politics, or if you guys just like the new guests.
Listen,
The new guests
listen.
keep coming out.
Our
and
last
we're getting
episode
more
was one of
views
our
and more
most
views.
popular episodes, and then this one's gonna be like our least.
No. Our least one's gonna be probably the ones last year. Oh, speaking of last year, we
Happens though.
had a March Madness bracket. We did not have, but we made a video basically predicting who was going to win it. It's one of our least viewed podcasts, which makes sense. But this year, I have an idea of putting out a not a podcast, a bracket for France podcast, and then just briefly summarizing it in whatever episodes we have while the season is going on. So you join the bracket for free, and then the winner would maybe get merch if we have it, or maybe get to appear on a episode. So that was my idea. Hopefully we'll go through with it, because I think it would be an interesting experience. But I don't know how many people would join it, so that'd be the problem. We'd need people to join it. If anyone even sees this, we need people that would want to join it. I'll probably tell people about it in school and outside of school, just to have more people in it to make it more fun. But we'll also be joining our one friend's not podcast, our one friend's bracket, and we'll be going over we'll probably make I don't know if we're gonna make a France podcast like entry, or if we're gonna do two separate ones and just go over ours. But we'll find out, and we'll definitely do something. We're definitely doing something for March Madness, so I'll tell you that, because brackets are now up and running, and I'm gonna make mine very soon. So that's what I want to say about that. I don't even know
So
what
yeah,
else.
what other future guests we got? So we're gonna have Ryan and Gavin on.
Brian Hastings.
We're gonna have a
is begging-
baseball. We're gonna have a baseball
begging us.
episode. We're gonna have one of the preseason baseball for the baseball team. It's gonna be me, obviously. Jake Bonesteel is gonna come on. Josh is probably gonna come on, and I don't even know who else, because we'd have Evan and Gavin, but we physically don't have enough room in this room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know who's we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Like who's gonna we have to like flip a coin. I know Jake's has his spot a lot because we talked about it. So Jake's gonna be guaranteed to come on.
Bonesteel, right?
Yeah,
My
and maybe yeah.
My God.
But anyways. But always. But
There's a
but,
lot of Jakes.
But
I have to say, there's a lot of Jakes.
there's a lot of J names.
Josh, Jake.
Jake.
Jake. Yeah,
Jonas Miller. Jonas Miller won a giveaway. Shirt.
That came out of nowhere. Jonas Miller with the J.
Is it with
name.
J name. I mean, you got anything else? I really don't have anything else. I was not expecting this to be long at all. I mean, we originally weren't gonna make an episode.
Wow. Landed
Were you
that
singing
third
Nail
try.
Tech? Like, bow.
I actually found that song the other day.
Nail Tech?
You showed me it that one night, but then it like came on randomly. I was like, oh, sounds familiar. I was like, oh, Jake, show me that song. Tyler.
Yeah.
Hero. Just kidding. Jack Harlow. Pow.
You got anything else? We originally weren't.
Once Brent Hastings drops a YouTube video.
Yeah, once Brent drops
we'll
a
definitely
YouTube
have
video,
him
we'll get him
on.
on.
He's got some interesting news about football that he'd like to share. So I'd like to see him come on one time, talk about it. Probably nowhere near in the future. I'm playing, bro. Relax.
Anyways, so
see.
today, kind of a filler, kind of a filler episode for sure. Filler episode.
Just tune you in. Like we're probably gonna start up some gas or pass. Maybe
You know,
we can
I
find some
feel-
good
I
bars.
felt like-
Fit
I felt like we had to go
Where have
live
you
today.
been? Fit Crunch, where have you been?
Yeah, thanks, Fit Crunch. You were in our DMs and now you're gone. Where'd you go?
We stopped eating Fit Crunch. That's the thing.
We got to
gotta
gas
start
pass
getting-
back.
Yeah.
But if I do it one more time, bro. So,
Do you guys want France podcast hats? Because like,
we want France hats, yo.
you want
Give us France hats.
Like, do you want the France podcast hat? Because like a lot of people want that. So like, do you want it? I think you do.
You know,
Do you wanna pay for it?
originally we weren't gonna go live today because I was talking. I was like, bro, like I go live today, but like if we can't get like Ryan on the episode, like we'll do them next week and stuff like that. But like we can't, like we have nothing to talk about today. So I was like, you know, let's do a spoiler-free Batman review. So that's what we did. Because we literally have nothing. We don't have anything to talk about. Nothing interesting happened this week. Nothing happened.
Just some
happened.
random information. Dave Portnoy was in Rhinebeck months ago,
Oh, yeah.
and Paul Rudd owns like a little pastry shop or a little like coffee shop up in Rhinebeck, I think as well. So I think Rhinebeck's kind of cracked. We might have to go up there one time, check it out. Hopefully we get luckily. What was that?
Hopefully we get luckily.
Hopefully we get lucky and see some celebrities. Maybe see Robert Patterson. I don't know. I feel like
I also
Upstate
finished
Kingston
Daredevil,
is-
by the way, too. I forgot to say.
Oh yeah.
that.
By the way, they took Daredevil off
Yeah,
Netflix. It's getting on Disney Plus.
Daredevil's off Netflix now.
So now I can't watch it. I'm stuck in like season 2, episode 8, maybe. Episode
Daredevil's
7.
off Netflix. I watched all of them. So Daredevil season, I can't decide what I like better, season 1 or season 3. Season 3 is like good because it's like, dude, like he is so screwed right now. Like, bro, how is he gonna like do this? Like Kingpin has so much power. And of course, he ends up winning.
Did you spoil it for me?
I mean, I think we all know what happens. I mean, it came out 3 years ago, and you've definitely seen the clip on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't know if I've seen that clip, but I've seen the one that Ryan sent me where he's back in his black suit.
Yeah.
Someone steals the suit. I was like, what the heck? And Foggy got the fresh cut.
Yeah, Foggy's looking fire in that. How's he pulling that?
Season 4?
How's he pulling that? How's he pulling that?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
But season two, I like season 2, but it wasn't as good as season 1 and 3. Anyways, but you got anything else? Spring sports coming up soon.
Tryouts on the 14th. If you're listening to this, please go ahead, sign up. For
Yo, if you're watching this, pull out to Socrates on March either the 20th or the 24th, either one of those for our scrimmage. Got anything else? Oh yeah, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe and buy the merch.
Yes, buy the merch that we don't have. Okay. I will put in another order. I'm trying to get France pants.
The
because that's just
TikTok
iconic.
has been popping off lately.
Yeah, we're actually I think
TikTok's
6
been doing
followers
well.
away from 900. Go ahead, drop a follow if you haven't already.
But our likes to followers ratio is so off. We got over 100,000 likes. The hashtag France podcast almost had 1 million views.
Yeah.
Just not there. Maybe we do a review on the One Bite Pizza. Gas or Pass.
I think
Gas or
that's what
Pass
we're doing.
1 Bite 3 Meat Pizza. We need some TikTok content coming out.
Yeah, because like I would edit, but there's nothing really to edit unless it's just lost in my camera roll.
Yeah,
'Cause
Kenobi
I don't know if
approaching.
do people want to see me and Jake rapid fire through expired protein bars that we didn't try?
Dude, did you edit that? Is that in your drafts and stuff? Would you post
I
that?
didn't edit it, but I have it.
Dude, you got to post that. That's great. I thought you got to post that.
Dude, at one point I think I was rolling a ball of like protein.
Yeah, you got to post that.
I will post
Anyways, last episode. So we go to Walmart. We got to talk about this with this story.
All right, let's hear it.
So we go to Walmart. It's like 10:55. Walmart closed at 11. So we realized this one is like 10:53, and we're like a couple minutes away. Like, oh shoot, because Chase is going to get one pizza because we wanted to have it to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like you eat food, right?
Yeah.
And
something like
so we wanted for that, and you get 700 fetch points for
As
a
I
wrong way
mentioned
pizza.
before.
So we go there. I'm waiting. I pull up. I'm like waiting outside, like right outside the door for him. Drop him off, and then I got Sophia. I got Wob in the back,
Wob
right?
in
And
the
Sophia is yelling out the window to this kid in front of him. She's yelling his name, and he keeps looking back, and then she keeps rolling up the window, and they're in the back seat, by the way. She keeps yelling his name and then rolling up the window, and he's like, who's calling my name? Where is this? He keeps looking around. I'm sitting in the driver's seat like this, with my hand. I'm like trying not to make eye contact with him. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
I don't know who's calling your name. And she keeps. I'm like, Sophia, stop. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, okay. This kid keeps looking back. I'm like, stop. He keeps looking back. He's looking for you. He's looking for someone. And then she does it again. I'm like, stop, please. Like, the kid keeps looking at me. I'm like, please, this kid keeps looking at me. I don't know who he is. He doesn't know who I am. He's got someone calling his name from the back seat. And there's this other kid that walked by with his mom. And then I forgot who yelled out the window. I don't know if it was Adrian and Emma. And they yelled out the window. They're like, I forgot the kid's name. They yelled out the window. His mom was with him. I was like, oh my God, bro. I was like, no. And I'm just sitting there. Oh God.
What?
Emma Murphy she's in the chat. I came on here thinking Wob was here. Dislike. First of all, you know Wob's not here because you're Wob and you're not here.
Yeah, what? Is this some reverse psychology?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, where are you guys at? Like, it's Friday night.
name.
You guys usually do something that is disliked by most on Friday night. So
Let's find out what they're going to take a picture in front of this time. That gets them in trouble.
Yeah. He's gone. How did he go from 6 to 23 like I'm LeBron? I just hit a bar right there. Look, he's literally gone. Anywho, I guess it has been a solid podcast. We're gonna go try to find what Wob is going to take a picture in front of, or where Wob is at, because that's usually a frequent question. It's usually a frequent question among many men of Kingston. For some reason, I couldn't tell you. But I just want to, since last podcast, there's been some confusion with some people. I don't know if people were really paying attention that much, but frat guy. I just want to clear some confusion up. Frat guy
is not a real person.
He's not a real person.
He's not a real person. We're not going to tell you who it is, but he's not a real person. So he's an alter ego. He's like Batman.
Yes. Right? It's kind of like William Dafoe and how he has the Green Goblin and he has
exactly.
And he has Norman Osborn, all right?
Exactly.
So we're not making fun of anyone. I just want to clear that up because that's not what the podcast does.
Yeah, no one made fun of anyone. We don't make fun of anyone unless we know them.
Yeah, like Wob, we know them, so we'll send shots at them. Or the boys of Kingston, we know them, so I'll send as many shots at them. Mason, bro, wait, bro. No, I'm kidding, Mason.
Yeah, where's Mason?
Yo, when we run a Brawlhalla, it's been a minute.
Bro.
Brawlhalla?
Brawlhalla?
Dude, that was an iconic video.
Brawlhalla?
I'm kind of feeling a chamois shake.
I'm kind of feeling...
what time is it? I'm kind of feeling like Target right now, bro. That $50 gift card is not going to spend.
You got a $50 Target. Bro, buy me a Funko Pop. Bro, buy Batman Funko Pops before they go up in value. That's a smart idea.
Let me show you guys something. As you can see, those two Funko Pops are there. If you can't see, they're both women. I don't know if this is a smart idea or not, but I have only decided to collect women Funko Pop, but I have to get the Machine Gun Kelly. So I guess I either wait for June to break the trend of only having women Funko Pop, or
you're gonna end up breaking with the MGK one, but
because I don't know, I don't want to get so invested in it though, because it was like the Pokemon card stage I had, where I just bought packs upon packs and upon packs, and I bought a whole binder. I have like a binder like this big full of Pokemon cards and like EX, like Mega Charizard EX cards are like crazy. Like now they just kind of sit there. So I don't want it to have the same effect, because at the end of the day, what happens is my mom has a yard sale and she sells the stuff, and then we don't make profit. We don't make profit. But speaking of yard sales, coming this summer, actually this spring maybe.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be mic'd up.
We're gonna be mic'd up
for yard sales.
Going in Gary V
trash talk. Gary V.
We're going to be finessing.
Gary V would be proud of us.
We're going to be finessing.
Yep.
Gary V actually inspired our podcast. Shout out to Gary V.
Like I've probably said like 100 times this episode. But anything else? Anything else we have to talk about on here?
Go ahead and watch Free Guy. I'm going to try to get Jake to watch it.
Yeah, this man loves Free Guy.
I love Ryan
Reynolds.
Dude
loves Free Guy.
If you don't love Ryan Reynolds, then I don't love you.
There's a guy.
And by the way, there's no shot that all the people in the high school are players. Like, there's got to be some NPCs. I'm not even going to hold you, bro. Look around next time. Like, you're in, like, a mall. Look around next time you're at school. You will see what I mean. Like, there's definitely NPCs. Now, if you don't know what an NPC is, it's a non-playable character, meaning, like, they're not actually, like, real. Like, they're fake. They're just there to, like, fill up space. Now, if that makes no sense to you, it makes sense to me because I make no sense. All right? Yeah, I also... Shout out to me because I was going full sweaty.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to me because I was going full
Shout out Ryan Good.
Sweaty try hard. Yeah, shout out to Ryan Good as well.
Shout out Ryan Good. Once again.
Shout out Ryan Good. What's going on, man?
Shout out Ryan Good.
Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. Just kidding, I don't. Anywho, he actually told me that he wanted me to help him out with some car stuff. Because he had like 14 or something cars that he needed to clean. I was like, yo, what's the time? He was like, I don't know. He was like, are you busy tomorrow? I was like, I don't know. So I got no time. I didn't follow up with a text, and he didn't follow me up with the text. So Ryan Good, if you're listening, bro, my bad, your bad. Yeah, it's our bad. But back to my shout out to myself. I dove for a ball and mat ball on a. It's not even that. I didn't even fall that hard, but it's like a wood floor. Mm-hmm. And I was just.
I gotta say, bro. Every time I'm playing mat ball, right?
Athletic. I domes. Dude, I felt so bad. I domed the girl in the back. Like, and it actually had some
Dude,
heat behind it.
oh my god! Did I tell a story about me hitting someone on the podcast? Did I tell about on the podcast?
No, you didn't.
So I'm playing mat ball, right? And I got the ball,
story.
right? I got the ball. I'm running. There's this kid running from first to second, and I'm like, I take like 2 steps, fired at him, just miss his head. Like it hits the tarp, the what is it called? The curtain. Yeah. And then he starts running for third. I'm like, that's odd. I pick with the ball. I'm like, that's a mistake. So I pick with the ball. I throw it, rifle it. Ryan Schwartz said it was probably like 75 with a volleyball. What? I was like, I fire it at him. He's running, absolute dime. I throw it through like 3 of my teammates. Like my team is like boom, boom, boom. I throw it through them, split my team, and then split this kid's glasses. And I hit him right in the head. I felt so bad. He got messed up. I don't think his glasses actually broke. I think it just like kind of like bent him or like, and it kind of like hit him in a weird way because they're kind of like sharp glasses, like metal glasses. I was like, he pressed his luck though. You don't press your luck.
That's odd. Why are you going from second to third?
That's odd. I literally said that. I picked the ball. I go, that's odd. No, I didn't say that.
Your head?
No, I didn't foul him.
That's a little weird.
And then I hit him, right? And then every time I'm in mat ball, right? So I didn't know how to kick a ball. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I always like try and like kick it in the side of my foot. And I'm like, bro, like what's going on right now? I toe it and go like all the way over there. I'm like, what's going on? So all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna run up there and wherever my foot goes, bro, I'm just gonna kick my foot as hard as I possibly can. And I don't care where I hit off my foot. So I've been doing that. I've been kicking dingers, bro, kicking rifles. That's what I do now. Dude, every time I get on first too, I say to everyone else on first, I go, I'm going home. I said, I'm going home. And they kick it, I run home. The one time we run home, right? I'm running.
Wait, you ran
he throws
from first to home no matter the kick?
I'm like, I'm going home. As long as the ball's still in play, unless the ball's like back to the pitcher, then I'm like, I have to stop. But like, I'm going home. So I'm running, right? They throw it, jump over the ball, full split, running, jump over the ball, full split, running, get home. Every time. Run, weave, run, jump over the ball, run.
I might have to try that out. Dude, I'd be learning the mat ball rule every single day. Like the home run rule I learned maybe a few weeks ago. And today, or no, the other day I learned that you only have 2 or 3 steps.
With the ball, yeah. Ball hog rule.
Because like, I was like,
it's different in Bailey than it is at the high school.
I was like, yo, how am I supposed to? Because like I took 2 or 3 steps, and I know if I throw it at the.
Yeah, bro, I was tight that there was no mat ball today. I was tight.
What they have?
Me and Brian Cotter get in the gym. We're like, dang, they had Thunderball and basketball, and then floor hockey on the other side. I was like, dang, bro, like that's what I'd be looking forward to. Like mat ball. I'm like sitting there through. I'm sitting there through my first 2 classes. I'm like, dang, this is rough right now. But at least I got mat ball after this, At least I got mat ball still. Like I got something going on in my life there. And BDF days, I have gym on ACE days. BDF days, I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, bro. Like I don't got, like, today sucks.
Do you have a lab?
At least tomorrow I got mat ball.
Wait, do you have a lab or you?
Yeah, I got a lab.
Oh yeah, because you have AP Bio.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what? At least I got mat ball tomorrow. And we get in the gym, Thunderball set up. Immediate. It ruined my day. It ruined my day.
You see that,
this is why Fridays suck in gym class because they always try and do some weird stuff. with playing basketball or thunderball or free day when all I want to do is play mat ball. Mat ball is an all-time classic game. Never gonna get to play that again after this year. Got to go all out this year in mat ball, bro.
How many people are in your gym? Like
A lot. I got a big gym.
yeah, same. Mine gets split. It's either mat ball and field hockey, or that's all it's been. We haven't had the option for basketball or that in a minute.
But anything else?
I mean, solid podcast. Talked about gym.
Solid podcast. Really picked it up there at the end. Wasn't really expecting
some
to
pride, some
go higher.
nationalism. Some
What
schoolism.
history are you taking?
I think it's just regular global 10.
Global 10. Oh, we got to take the Regents. You're tight. And there's no masks, bro. You're having a Regents. Oh, you're tight.
I know that's.
Oh my
that's what he
God.
mentions. Shout out to Miss Parisian.
You're tight. Anyways,
You
you
got
good?
Regents in June, man.
We good here?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Shout out Ryan Good as well.
Yeah, shout out Ryan Good.
Hey, shout out to Ryan Good. Always be sending me gas or pass. Joe says that the Walmart corn dog is very good.
The Walmart corn dog? Do you mean Sam's Club corn dog?
No, Walmart corn dog.
Oh, like it's a freezer. It's in the freezer.
Like Walmart corn dog.
All right, thanks for watching. I don't know what you're talking about. Walmart.
I'll show you the video.
All right.
On that note,
On that note, thanks for watching. And make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, both at Rants Podcast. Leave a like on the video. Unlike Emma, she said she disliked because she thought there was WAB, even though she is
L ratio,
part of
L
WAB.
ratio, L ratio.
But it happens. She keeps running into me in the halls. I don't appreciate that.
Oh, I saw her today.
But,
She's like, hi.
See, that's different. When she sees me in the hall, she just runs up and just fully trucks me.
Dude,
But,
that's what you did to me the one day.
Yeah.
Only the one day. I was like, the first time I saw you, you were like, damn, I was scared.
Yeah,
And I saw you today. I was like, hey. That's what I kind of do in the morning.
This is me in the morning. I'm like, what's up, dude?
You had the sleepy voice too.
I'm like, yo, what's up?
What's up? But yeah, if he already said
Make sure to like, subscribe.
and make sure to favorite and download our podcast.
Buy some
on
merch.
Anchor, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. One day, Apple Podcasts.
One day, maybe. We got to fix the computer though.
Of course.
Make sure to like France Podcast. Make sure to.
Do you like France Podcast?
You know,
Me too. So make sure
start your own podcast. Podcast is fun.
start your own podcast.
We
under
like
France
podcast.
Boom.
If you want to start your own podcast, come on the France Podcast and we can talk about podcast and podcast. We can podcast about talking about a podcast.
We could talk. Yeah, we could podcast about your podcast.
I'm gonna make a podcast talking about podcast. The podcast, dude, that's a mad good idea. A podcast talking about podcasts. We just talk about like Joe Rogan. We talk about Impulsive. We talk about
that's
the comedy
basically
podcast. A podcast.
You have unlimited.
Bro, what are these thoughts? These end podcast thoughts, bro. Every time.
You have the unlimited resource though. Like it's kind of like
You talk about our own podcast.
Although you're recycling off of other podcasts, you're using their content to make new content. That's crazy. And then imagine doing a podcast about your old podcast.
Dude, my mind's gonna explode.
Right.
This too much. This is crazy. We're innovating over here. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Buy merch.